Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first ever episode of Mama's Space. I know most of you must be wondering what is Mama's Space. Well, Mama's Space is something that I started where I hope individuals feel free to share their ideas and thoughts and knowledge about life, about anything with others, and others feel free to take the advice or feel free to share it with someone that you know. But Mama's Space is basically a space for everyone to express their feelings the way that they feel and share whatever thoughts they have. So yeah, welcome to the first ever episode of Mama's Space. Please don't log out yet. I know you people might be thinking, she's about to yep. But anyway, uh, I know for a very first episode, this is such a sensitive topic to some of you or to anyone that you know. But please, it's a very important topic, and I felt like it should be addressed to everyone out there who needs to hear it. If you don't feel like people are saying it enough or you have never heard about it before, but it's a topic that I feel like we should talk about. So today's topic, I just want to ask a simple question, and it will be great to see all your responses in the comment section and we can talk about it. So what is your take on staying in an abusive relationship? Abusive, maybe physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, for the sake of your kids. So what do you guys all think about staying in an abusive relationship just for the kids? Relationship doesn't have to be marriage. It can be, what do you call it? It can be boyfriend and girlfriend. It can be whatever relationship you guys have, sorry. But it can be anything. So what do you guys think about staying in an abusive relationship just for the sake of kids? Okay, personally, I'm going to share my 2 cents thoughts. So please, no one attack me, but I'm going to share my 2 cents thought. But personally, I feel like staying in an abusive relationship for your kids is kind of like an excuse. You can't put your kids as an excuse in you experiencing emotional pain, mental, uh, whatever, or physical abuse. You can't stay in an abusive relationship saying, I'm staying for my kids. What are you teaching your kids? Are you teaching your kid that it's okay for someone to talk bad at you? You just have to put your head down and take it in. Are you teaching your kids that it's okay for someone to beat you up? You just have to stay there and take it in. What example are you giving your kids? That's why I said personally, I feel like you cannot stay in an abusive relationship in saying it's for your kids. You're staying in an abusive relationship probably because you're scared. You're scared to walk out of that door because of what people would think. You're scared to turn around because of what my mother would think, my uncle would think, my friends would think, because you've created this kind of life that you can't walk out of, because when you walk out of it, you feel embarrassed. I want to tell you today that the way you act is what your kids are learning. It's what they're gonna do too when they're grown up. And those kids, some of them are able to break those cycles of staying in such relationships or whatever actions were going on, but some of them are not able to do so. And that brings up a generation of confused kids, traumatized kids, and kids that can get help because they don't think they need help because it's normal to them. So please don't stay in an abusive relationship saying you're staying for your kids. You're not staying for your kids, you're staying for yourself. And if you love your kids so much, if you're in an abusive relationship, as hard as it is, probably you're already judging me that I don't think how hard it is to run away from your abuser. There's a lot of resources, there's a lot of help. Mama Space is here. Someone knows someone who knows something that worked for someone. That's what I'm saying. But can we not normalize staying in abusive relationships just because of our kids? Because that's not an excuse. Imagine how do you want to take care of your kids if you're not in a if you're not physically, emotionally, or mentally ready to take care of them? You're mentally hurt, you're physically hurt, you're emotionally hurt. What kind of love are you going to give your kids? I personally know, okay, talking from my experience, when I'm hurt, I take time for myself because I cannot face my kids when I'm hurt, because I know I would say stuff that would hurt them, and those stuff that will hurt, I don't want to hurt them. So I take a step back and I calm down, and then I go outside, right? Because when you when you are hurt, you might say stuff that will hurt them or whatever. So you want to avoid those kind of things. It will work as a barrier towards your parents. Sorry about that, everyone. But I was saying it will work as a barrier towards your parenting styles. I'm not judging anyone because I'm a parent. I don't want to be judged by anyone on how I parent my kids or how I do my life. But I'm just talking in general that you can't give an excuse of staying in an abusive relationship because of your kids. You can't give the abuser so much power over you that you're even scared to look on the side. You abuse comes in different forms. We just want to generalize abuse over the form of physical abuse. Emotional abuse is when you're talking to someone and that person is not replying you the way that they're supposed, not showing you respect, and you're not being respected enough because that person thinks they are the one with power or something like that. Your emotions, your feelings are being hurt, and those feelings being hurt gives your mind other thoughts of some other stuff, and then you end up getting into depression or something like that. And no one wants to talk about depression. No one wants to be classified under being depressed. I generally don't want to be classified under being depressed, so I don't think anyone else will want to be classified under being depressed. So those are the things that I'm talking about. Like, you can't let something grow on you and you end up normalizing it. Don't normalize such. Normalize having money, normalize something, normalize, I don't know, whatever you want to normalize, but don't normalize staying in an abusive relationship for the sake of kids. Your kids deserve better, and you do better as a parent. I'm not judging you. Again, I'm not judging you, just to be clear, but you do better as a parent. Your kids need you. Your kids need you to be physically there in their lives. You have your kids having some function at school and you can't even attend it because you're physically drained, you're emotionally drained, you're drained at all. You miss, oh no, you miss on so much of your kids' life journeys, like life journeys and stuff like that, because you're busy trying to nurse your own wounds from the physical relation, from the abusive relationship that you're staying in. Guys, tomorrow is our kids' tomorrow. Our tomorrow already came and it's past. We've passed that stage. Now we're looking for tomorrow. We're looking after tomorrow's generation, and tomorrow's generation depends on us. It depends on us how we teach, what we teach them. It depends on how we handle situations. I'm not teaching my kids that it's okay for a man or a woman to treat you like this. I'm not doing that. If it's wrong, it's wrong. They have to know if it's wrong, it's wrong. You walk out. It's not the end of tomorrow. There is other chances. It's not that one person is in charge of your life. It's not that one person determines how you're gonna live. No, you might walk out and you might hit rock bottom, but you'll never stay on rock bottom if you're determined to upgrade yourself or something. I'm not saying if you walk out, it's gonna be easy. You're gonna find all flowers, all roses outside. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm saying walking out gives you a chance to see what's next, gives you a chance to see if, like, to think about your life in the long run, what you're gonna get in walking out. Like I said, gives you a chance on what you're gonna like do in the long run, right? And I believe we all know our situations. I'm not talking for anyone. We all know where we are in life. We all know our relationship statuses. We all know the kind of love that we're getting. But I just wanted to put it out there that if you're staying in an abusive relationship because you believe you're doing it for the kids, you're wrong. You're not doing it for the kids. You're making it worse for the kids because you're teaching them something that they're gonna hold for the rest of their lives. You're teaching them something that's gonna be stuck in their heads for the rest of their life, and you don't want to do that. So, guys, that's it from me today. Otherwise, I'll go on and on and on about this topic, which I don't want to go on and on and on about because I will spend the whole day talking about it. And if I had someone else, I'll be debating with someone else right now. But that's it for today. And I just want to hear what you guys think, if I made sense. But if you guys think I didn't make sense, what makes sense for you? I know you are like, let's share. Let's share. Welcome to Mama Space. Welcome to our very first episode, and I hope you like it. Don't forget to, we have an Instagram page and a Facebook page, and we have a website. So feel free to log into any of those and sign up. Mama Space Instagram handle is Mama Space One. And then Facebook handle is just Mama Space, and then the website is just Mama Space. So feel free to log into any of those websites and social media platforms. Social media platforms, and subscribe or like or share or whatever. But this is the kind of stuff that we have to get out there. What people don't want to talk about, we have to talk about it as women, because we grow together. There's no one woman grows and the other one woman grows and you want to see your other woman not growing. We should grow together. We should be able to grow together. Like as I said, we're growing together because we're preparing for our kids tomorrow. So, yeah, thank you for watching today. I'm out.